if there's a country in the world that understands the US, it's Canada. And so that's why there's so many delegations, so many countries that are coming to see us, to ask us about the new administration, to ask us about how we and they can adapt. And so I think that Canada's influence is actually increasing because of the impacts that the world is now facing with the new administration. So we will continue to engage, and we will continue, of course, to engage with the US, but we will increase also our engagements across the world based on that. And last point also is, let's all remember, Canada will be hosting the G7 next year. And so we also have an important role to play as the new administration is coming, but also the world is adapting to its presence.
What was your reaction to Doug Ford saying that he thinks Mexico may need to get cut out of the North American free trade deal?
I'm always happy to engage with Premier Ford. I know that many of my colleagues also from Ontario are doing so. But at the end of the day, what we want is predictability. We want to have a good free trade deal, and we want to have good jobs that are protected in Canada, and that's what we're doing. So, for example, we've put 100% tariffs on Chinese EVs. We think it's in our national interest. We also think that it's important for good jobs in Ontario, and we'll continue to do that. I won't speculate on the future of the negotiation. We have a deal, and the deal is good until 2026, and afterwards we will be ready to engage.
Can we ask you a question about India, please? CTV News is reporting that an Indian terrorist on their list has been arrested and charged in a shooting in Ontario. And there are reports that the Indian government actually reached out to Canadian officials about this man, about his presence in Canada, and asked for assistance. Is that the case in terms of what Canada did?
Okay, so first, I won't comment any ongoing investigation, and we will continue to engage with Indian diplomats if there are any inquiries regarding this issue. I don't have specific information about what you're referring to, but we will continue to have conversations at the foreign ministry level on, first, violence that can happen in Canada, and making sure ultimately that we're able to find a path forward. And I've been also in contact with the Foreign Minister of India.